All right, for Stanford's press conference, on our left, we have head coach Jerod Haase, and our student athletes are Maxime Reynaud and Jared Bynum. Coach, you will open up with a statement.
Yeah, we're obviously thrilled to be here. Wonderful event, wonderful venue. I think our guys have enjoyed their time of, seeing the resort, but also really have a good vibe from the team right now about focusing on the task at hand, understanding that we have a great challenge and also a great opportunity ahead of us. We understand the competition here is first class, just like the event, and we're excited to tip it off. Yeah, well, I mean, we won our last game a couple games ago. We lost Santa Clara, who we think is a really good team. We didn't play maybe our best game. We've had a couple guys that are a little banged up, and so there's a variety of kind of inputs there. I think right now the expectation is for our guys to really embrace the opportunity and compete. And from what I've seen in practice, I think that's what we'll get. Yeah, he's done a tremendous job building the program, putting rosters together and getting his teams to really compete at a high level. That's obvious with his the success he's had. He and I think, have a really good relationship. We haven't known each other for a long time, but I say we've had some great conversations and run into each other at Final Fours or tournaments like this, things like that. And but I'd say we do have a good relationship and certainly have a ton of respect for the program he's built.
For both of the players, just initial impressions on Arkansas personnel wise, just and kind of what do you expect to see from them?
They're a pretty good team. I mean, they're preseason top 25, still in the top 25. So, they play in the SEC as well, which is, pretty much one of the top basketball conferences every year. So, we just got to come with a mindset to play tough and, play aggressive, but also play our game as well. So I'm looking forward to a good game.
No, just toward on to that, like a lot of athletes, a lot of talented players. As he said, like we're gonna try to out them, just play our basketball, play the game.
Jerod, just looking through the stats, your assist to turnover has been pretty remarkable so far this season. Just curious what's kind of keyed that success for you so far in a new environment. I can't imagine that's easy. And then to piggyback off of that, maybe Max, what's it like to play with a point guard like Jerod?
I mean, I gotta give a lot of credit to my coaches and teammates. Like you said, playing in a new system on a new team for the first year, it could be tough, but they made the road easy for me. Giving me confidence. Telling me they, feel free with whatever decision I make on the court. They'll live with it, and my teammates, they do a good job of finishing plays. And like I say all the time, I make the reads, and they finish the plays.
Well, I think as a fifth-year transfer, I think you just bring like a ton of experience, a ton of confidence, and I think helps always like being steady throughout the game, like knowing you have someone to rely on. You're always gonna make the right play, the right pass, and as a big like helps me so much. It's like I just know ball, like be ready to catch the ball, and you just lay up every time. So yeah, like I think the coach is like putting like a really good situation for him to like make plays for all of us, and I think we're just happy for that. They just make the game.
Then for Coach, just curious, what are maybe some of the things that stand out watching the tape on Arkansas? Maybe what's at the top of the scouting report in terms of preparation for them?
Well, there's a variety of things. They do a great job pressuring the basketball and, playing pressure defense and try and create steals in a variety of ways. And so our ability to value the basketball will certainly be important. On the offensive end, they have a nice mix of a team that can get out and run in transition, and they're really lethal in transition. And the half court, they have guys that can make one-on-one plays, but also have a lot of different concepts to be able to score out of that as well. So well coached, and when you have a lot of talent and a well coached team, that's a tough matchup.
Do you like your chances to be at full strength health wise tomorrow?
It's I'm not trying to be coy here. I don't know the answer yet. We're going to practice here today and get a better feel for the guys. And yeah, it's a mending process. We're trying to help it along as much as we can, but we also not totally in control of that.
Is it Andrej Stojakovic?
Yeah.
Could you just, I guess anybody could take this, just what stands out about him? Obviously good pedigree, but how has he kind of come into your program and settled in?
Yeah, I'll jump in. You guys can as well. But with Andre, one thing that stands out in my mind is his ability to be coached. He loves the game, loves his teammates, all that kind of stuff. But he loves to be coached. He knows his best days are ahead. He knows that there's plenty to learn and plenty to grow. And he's just a sponge out there. Really easy to coach, very willing listener. And then on the court, he just continues to make small strides every game. And it's been a ton of fun to be around him.
Yeah, I'll say, he's very talented. Obviously 5-star freshman coming in, but like Coach said, his ability to want to be coached and, want to learn, not just from the coaches, but from the players as well. And, also, having a voice on the team as well as a freshman is a big thing because, he's, like I said, a talented player. And, he wants to be a leader too. So it's cool playing with him, with somebody at that talent level and, somebody that's humble enough to want to be coached that type of way.
100%. And also his work ethic. I think as a freshman, we don't necessarily expect it to be perfect, but really became as a pro, like on and off the court, really putting everything together to try to perform on the basketball court. And I really respect that. And I think he's doing a really good job of this.
Last thing I've got, Coach, just on Jerod, like Curtis said, the assist to turnover ratio is pretty remarkable. Just what is it about him that allows him to, put up those numbers?
Well, I think a variety of things. One is he has a great deal of experience, and with that experience, comes a confidence of making the right plays. I think, look, he's a really good player. He's a really good point guard. He makes the right plays. It's not even a pass first or a shot first. He's just the right play kind of a guy and understands the game really well. I also think schematically what we're doing fits him really well. I think the pieces around him are really good pieces and can really score and shoot the basketball. So we're providing him a lot of space to operate, and the more he can get to the paint, the better it is for our team. And then at the end of the day, we have a great deal of confidence in him making the right decisions once he does get into the paint or in the open court. He's done a great job with that so far.
Jerod, I guess you've been kind of an East Coast guy growing up and going to school. What was the draw to move across the country to Stanford?
Yeah, definitely an East Coast guy, but just saw the great opportunity of being able to go to Stanford, not just the on the court experience, but also off the court. I feel like that's an opportunity you can't really pass up. And then just the situation that they had for me to come in and play the point guard position was just cherry on top. Being able to play the game I love with great coaching staff and great teammates, and being able to experience the West Coast and the Stanford experience as well has just been a positive all around.
Anything from our folks on Zoom?
Yeah, can you guys hear me okay? Okay.
Yep.
All the way from Fayetteville, Arkansas. Wish I was there. But hey, Coach, Arkansas, they're coming off. It's the first time Eric ever lost a non-conference home game in like 59 games in Nevada and Arkansas. Well, what are you expecting from them? Because they're probably, pretty they'd be motivated anyway, but especially with them coming off a home loss, that kind of shocked them.
Yeah, the expectation is that we're going to be playing against a team that's highly motivated. They're going to want to get back out there as soon as possible and play a great game. We understand that, but hopefully our motivational level is also very high. But we understand again that they had a tough game their last game, and they're going to be coming out extremely hungry and motivated. And our job is to kind of handle the things that we can handle, control our controllables, and try and match that enthusiasm.
And Devontae Davis, number 4 for them, he's doesn't have any turnovers, 123 minutes. I was wondering what your thought was on that.
Well, I think holistically, look, they have a bunch of really talented players making good decisions, an athletic team. This is a dynamic group, to say the least, and with a lot of good individuals. So we have a great deal of respect for the whole group, to be honest, and understand the challenge ahead.
And, Eric's a West Coast guy. I know you mentioned you knew him a little bit. Did you know him at all when he was, coaching the Warriors, or is it just strictly from his college days?
It's more just from his college days. Certainly was aware of all the success he's had and his West Coast ties. But since he's joined the college ranks, I've got to know him a little bit better, and obviously, again, have a great deal of respect for what he's done.
Hey, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Last call. All right. Thank you guys.